Yeah, definitely.
Anybody want any hand sanitizer? Yes, please. Thank you. Ah! It's not quite back to normal yet, but it's definitely feels safe. Hey everyone, me again. Welcome back to xameliax and another weekly vlog. Have you missed me? I've missed you guys. It's Tuesday today and we've already been out of the house. Can't believe it. Up and out this morning. We took Toby for a nice big WALK because the weather was nice, and apparently as of tomorrow it's going to get pretty darn rubbish again, so we just thought, you know what, let's go for it. We need some fresh air, we need some steps in, he needs a run around, so yeah, off we went. Chris is actually at work this week, but he's only in for half days, and it's only this week. So it's a bit of a strange one, although I am actually enjoying having the house to myself again, just so I can sort of crack on and do work without having to work around another person. As I've said through lockdown, we've got on really well and things have worked really well, but there is just something about having the house to yourself and just being able to do things whenever you want to do them and not sort of work around someone else's schedule as well. Does that make sense? So it's been really nice. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have bought myself, you're gonna laugh, I've bought myself a green screen so I can do some more Sims videos, because I really enjoyed doing that first one, and you guys keep asking me for them on Instagram. I know it's a niche thing, I know it's not like my normal thing, but I've just really enjoyed it, and you guys seem to like it as well. Well, those of you who are into The Sims, obviously. But I wanted to be able to put my face in the next one. I've filmed a couple and tried to make it work, but they just haven't worked, and I feel like I need to be in the videos as well. So I've decided to teach myself how to green screen, because we have to learn new things, everybody. You have to keep that brain ticking along. So I bought one, and I'm gonna give it a good old go today because it arrived yesterday. So yeah, that is my plan for today. Learn how to green screen, learn how to set up all the lighting for that, how to edit it in, and then hopefully make another Sims video for you all. In other news, I got this very cool bit of kit from Joby the other day. Now, these guys make gorilla pods, basically. So like these bendy sort of tripod things. I've got a couple of their tripods that I've bought over the years. A really mini one, which is fantastic for just sort of shoving in your bag. And then I've got a bigger one as well. But they have just launched this sort of mobile vlogging kit, they call it, and they've sent it to me as a little press sample so I can have a play around with it. I'm really impressed with this. I wouldn't use it for my phone because I obviously vlog on a camera, but you can attach a camera to there as well, so you can use it with a point and shoot. You can also use it with your phone. It's got a little light on the top, like an LED light, which is super bright. I literally won't be able to turn it on because you won't be able to see anything. It's really bright and rechargeable. And then it's also got a plug-in microphone as well, like a little Rode mic that plugs in to your phone with a lightning cable adapter, or it also just plugs into the aux cable on your camera. It's pretty darn handy. So the reason why I'm showing you, because I know that there's a lot of people that always ask what equipment I use, like how you can sort of set yourself up to do YouTube videos. This is going to be a really handy piece of kit for when we're traveling again, for a start, but also I think I'm going to use this on my desk to film my face while I'm doing my gaming videos. It's also going to be very handy for when I do Instagram lives, because I can put my phone in there, plug in the decent microphone, and have a lighting source as well included on there. And if you do TikTok as well, I feel like it would be really good for TikTok too. So yeah, if you're looking at sort of investing in some kit, this is a really good little all-round tripod system. Sorry, I know this is really boring if you're not into your cameras or into any kind of filming, but if you are, I'm really quite impressed with this. I am actually thinking about upgrading my vlogging camera because I think we're due an upgrade now. I kind of do it like every other year. And I've been chatting to Rosie because she's bought the Sony ZV-1 and she really likes it. And it's got so many good reviews. I must admit, we are both Canon girls, and we've had the original G7X, we've got the G7X Mark II, which is the one I'm filming on now, and we were both going to buy the G7X Mark III, which came out I think last year. But this Sony one is kind of taking the industry by storm, and everybody seems to be raving about it. And yeah, Rosie's had it for like 2 weeks now, I think, and she's really liking it. So I think I might be convinced to change over to Sony. But the only problem is it's very expensive. Like, it's more expensive than the G7X Mark III. But these cameras, and they've always had this issue with focusing. Like, the smart focus is really slow and really rubbish. See, that should be focused on my hands. And I noticed it even more in last week's vlog, because I was trying to like focus on several different things and it just was not working. So yeah, having a decent focus would be good, which apparently it does. It has a flip round screen at the side, which is handy if you are going to mount stuff on it. It also does have an external mic input, which is something that I have needed for a while, so that would be useful. Tech wise, it makes a lot of sense to buy it. The only thing is, it's expensive, and also it's learning a new operating system, because most Canons kind of work the same, and all of my cameras are Canons, and I'm just a Canon girl at heart. But you know, if it works, it works. So I'm umming and ahhing at the moment, but I will have probably bought it by the end of the week. These have just arrived in the post. They are eco-friendly, reusable sanitary pads, which is the one thing I'm yet to try on my eco-friendly period journey. I got sent them from the Little Eco Sewing Shop, which is a very, very small business. One of my followers, it's her sister, and she was like, oh, my sister makes these, you should try them, and they wanted to send me some over, so I was like, yeah, go on then, let's give it a go. So she sent over a starter pack, which has got a panty liner, a medium flow pad, and then a night pad as well. And they've got wings. They kind of like, and let me show you, they clip on. Can I get one out? They're very cute packaging. They've got poppers on, so you pop them round your knickers like you would a normal sanitary pad, and then you pop them together. The fleece side goes down and you kind of bleed into the pattern side, I guess, which seems a shame because they're very, very pretty. I kind of don't want to ruin them. And then you just take them out. You're supposed to soak them in cold water. She just says soak them like overnight in cold water and then pop them through the wash, because cold water helps them not stain. And apparently they're meant to absorb loads more than a regular sanitary pad, and of course no plastic, no nasties on your vagina. I'm gonna give these a go. I feel like the panty liner or the medium ones will be a really good backup for when you're using a cup, and then the nighttime ones might be quite nice if you didn't want to wear like full-on period pants overnight. I'm gonna give them a whirl. So yeah, if you got any tips on how to use reusable sanitary pads, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will leave the links to this adorable little shop in the info bar too. But yeah, I'm actually, again, I'm excited for my period. Ah! Whew. So it's a giant oval one that can sit like this, or you can have it on its end like this, which I think is how I'm going to do it. I was really worried that this wasn't going to be big enough, you know. I don't think I needed to worry about that, and I don't know how I'm going to prop it up. I was going to put it on a chair, but then I realised it's about 5 times as bigger than I thought it was going to be. I also don't know how I'm going to get it back in this little thing. Shit. And that is a wrap on my Sims filming for the day. It took me ages. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's taken me all afternoon. It is now 6 p.m. Because it took me about an hour and a quarter to set this thing up. I've never used one before, and it's not the most ideal space for having it, but it's kind of like propped up on a stool with a chair and all sorts, and then once I finally got that up and running and in shot, I had to figure out the lighting because it needs to be evenly lit from both sides, and I still don't know if I've got it right. I won't know if I've got it right until I do the edit, and then I've just been sat here playing The Sims for an hour and trying to capture it. It all went a bit Pete Tong, if I'm honest. It was gonna be like a day in the life of my rocket scientist, a nice day at work, but he ended up having an alien baby. So yeah, if you've never played The Sims before, you'll think I've lost the plot. If you've played it, you know. If you know, you know. Alexa, can you put the kettle on, please? Thank you. Good morning, team. Happy Wednesday. How are we all? I'm just doing tippy tappy stuff on my laptop today, chatting to some clients, hopefully lining up another job. I'm not sure. Cross all your fingers, toes and eyes. And just sort of just running through all the admin stuff basically. I'm setting up my Sims video to go live this afternoon. I finished it at about 11 o'clock last night. I was just on a roll. I filmed it and then I thought, right, I'm in the headspace for it. I want to edit it. So yeah, I edited it and it was really fun learning how to use the green screen. It's an absolute ball ache. And I definitely think I can do better next time. But for a first attempt, I'm pretty happy with it. It was just something to really try out, I guess. And yeah, it worked pretty well. So I'm excited for the next time I get to use it. Yeah, so if you're into The Sims, come and have a look at my video. If you're not into The Sims, it's 10 minutes and it's so weird. I think you might find it entertaining, even if you don't play The Sims, you know? It's just, it all went completely wrong, basically, when I was filming it. And yeah, just turned into just a weird 10 minutes of my life. So, yeah, that will be going live today. Please go over and watch it and leave me a comment if you're interested. And yeah, if you are a Sims fan, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your favourite expansion pack and stuff. I just got Get Famous, Realm of Magic and Backyard stuff, like patio stuff, is it? No, one of the backyard ones, the one with the bird feeder in. Because they're on offer, they're on a bundle at the moment and it was just too tempting. It was like 30 quid for all three and normally the expansion packs are £35 on their own and the game packs are like £20 and the stuff packs are £10. So to get all three of those for £30 was worth it. Yeah, so let me know what your favourite pack is and if there's any more that I should buy, because I just love them. I'm really intrigued. They're releasing a new stuff pack called Nifty Knitting, where your Sims can knit and like knit their own cardigans and scarves and stuff and then sell them on basically Etsy, but it's called Plopsy. And there's loads of people that are like, oh, this is so boring, but I'm like, I'm so excited for this pack, I'm gonna have to buy it.
Now, many bloggers and content creators are used to basically using one of these, Joby Gorilla Pod, and they were really great because you're able to flex it and kind of put it into different scenarios.
Okay, so I caved and we bought the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera. It looks amazing and I'm super excited to have a play with it. I also needed to get some more studio lights because one of my bulbs smashed, which is just a very annoying cost, but something that needs to be done for videos and stuff. I also bought a USB hub for more USB outlets in my laptop because I'm finding that I'm struggling with everything that I'm plugging in while I'm working. So there's like a little USB hub thing. It's basically like a power socket thing for plugs, but for USBs instead, so you can plug in more things in one go. And I also bought some spare batteries for the vlog camera because you have to like plug the camera in to charge it, so that means if I run out of battery I won't be able to use it and blah blah blah. So it's always good to have some spare batteries which are there. But yeah, today is a very expensive day for the business, but these things need to be brought, I guess. So yeah, it's just kind of a close your eyes and press buy now. We're officially recording. I think this is my brand new camera straight out of the box. I haven't had a chance to fiddle around with the settings, so I'm gonna have a look at all the settings that's on there. It's really weird because the screen is to the side and normally my screen, it flips up through the top. Where's my camera? I'll show you. Normally I'm sort of like vlogging like this. Well, actually I have mine upside down because it's a more flattering angle. So normally I'm used to sort of looking at the screen down there and it's at the side, which is very strange. So do bear with me if I'm like going buzz-eyed or not looking in the right place. I think it looks good. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down tonight, probably with a beer and have a look through all the settings because I've never had a Sony before. I've got an Olympus and then all my others are Canon, so I've got to get used to the new menu and stuff. But we shall see when I sit down to edit this on Monday whether the quality is better. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to use it actually. I really am. The only thing is I'm gonna have to hold it with my left hand, and this arm is not used to holding a vlogging camera, so I'm gonna have to go get working out to strengthen up my arm so I can actually hold it for any length of time. Hello team, happy Friday. Hope you're well. Vlogging on my new camera. Really hard not to look in the screen at the side. I'm gonna try and be good. So we're going out for dinner tonight. OMG, like the first meal out. And I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but loads of you guys on Instagram said that you've all been out, and as long as you pick good places that are sticking to the socially distant rules, then it's a pleasurable experience. So yeah, I am actually quite excited to go out again. We're going to a restaurant that we have not been to before. We kept meaning to go to before lockdown, like a little independent steakhouse place. So we decided to finally book in there. So we are going in about half an hour. I'm just having a little ginny gin before we go, and I've got myself all dressed up. I'm wearing a little mini skirt from H&M, I think it is, little cord one, and then this top is actually also H&M. I bought them both before I went to Japan last year, just as a little panic buy purchase because it was going to be really hot, and the weather's actually nice today, so I'm going to wear this, not with my fluffy slippers, but with some trainers, I think. Just, is that cool? I'm not sure if that's cool. And I've got some necklaces on. This is from Hayden Joy Jewelry, #gifted. And this is from, oh, I can't remember. It's not Wanderlust Life. It looks like Wanderlust Life, but it's another like little independent company. I actually won it in a giveaway. I'll have to remember where that's from. I'll leave it in the info bar down below. Curled my hair, got loads of dry shampoo in it, but curled it. It's unruly. It's because it's so thick, which I'm not complaining about, but it just kind of grows out. It needs to be thinned out a little bit, but I daren't take the thinning scissor to it. Yeah, and that's pretty much my outfit of the day. Feels weird going out, but I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, Trey.
Send a picture of this.
That big T-bone. It's big enough, eh? Hello team. Oh, how's it cope with the, oh, copes very well with the lighting change. That was really nice. Sorry I didn't vlog very much, but it was a little bit weird in there, I'm not going to lie. So there was obviously very few tables because they're just kind of keeping the social distance thing. And it was like, because of that, it was a little bit quiet, you know, you don't have the ambient noise of loads of tables of people talking, so I just felt really stupid whacking out a camera and filming my food. But I think I got like a couple of seconds. I'm never sure if this is actually recording. You're gonna have to bear with me for a couple of weeks while I get used to it. But yeah, it was absolutely fine. So you go in, it's hand sanitizer, and then they take your details, and they actually took our order on like printed out pieces of paper. So they give you a piece of paper where you put your details on for track and trace, so if there's any like cases they can get in touch with everybody who's visited, etc. And then you just, like, it was tick boxes to choose what you wanted to eat, which was really strange. It kind of felt like school dinners in a way, but it was really weird. Anyway, they took our drinks, they took our pieces of paper away with our orders on, and the food was amazing. It was so good. I had like a fillet steak and it was cooked to perfection with delicious chips and amazing onion rings. I'm a massive onion ring fan. Anybody else like onion rings? Yeah, I feel confident going out again. As long as like you go to a nice place that has the social distance thing in place, I guess. It's not quite back to normal yet, but it's definitely feels safe. I've already got the red wine lips, I've just noticed. It's all the rage, all the cool kids are wearing them. Good afternoon team, happy Saturday. You're looking at a very hungover xameliax, because after our restaurant meal last night we came home and we opened up another bottle of red wine and we sat up watching One Tree Hill until 3 o'clock in the morning, drinking way too much wine and just having a ball, to be perfectly honest. It was such a lovely date night, a lovely evening. It was just, yeah, it was amazing. So it is now currently, what time is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And Chris has gone out to get McDonald's because we're both really hungover and just want to sit on the sofa and eat junk food. So that is what we are going to do. I think there's a skin smoothing thing on this camera, which I'm not complaining about right now because I feel like I need all the help I can get. Yeah, we're not going to do anything today. I was going to do a little bit of work actually because I need to crack on with those broken links, and you know when you've just got something to do and it's a boring task, you just want to get it done, you know? So I was going to work today. That hasn't happened. That's not going to happen. We were also going to go out for a nice big walk across Cannock Chase, test out my new walking boots. That's probably not going to happen either. Probably going to do that one another day. The only thing we've got is Chris's family do a little Zoom quiz / call / play board games over Zoom and stuff on Saturday evenings. So we've got that a little bit later. And apparently you can use this camera as a webcam and stream through it. So I would be able to film my gaming videos through this camera streamed through the laptop, and I'll also be able to use it as a Zoom camera. So instead of using the webcam that comes with your laptop, you could set this up. We can even set the green screen up behind us and have like a really professional Zoom call setup. So we're actually going to test that out tonight for the family Zoom call. But just so I kind of like know how it works and we can test it all out. Kind of thought it was a good opportunity to do it. So yeah, that is pretty much our day, if I'm completely honest, and I'm not even mad about it. It's so nice, isn't it? Every now and again to just be a complete degenerate. Drink too much wine and then have a nothing hangover day where you can just say sod it to any kind of responsibility and just be a slob. It's quite liberated actually. I don't think there's any for you in there. You can lick your lips all you want. It's all mine. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. So guess what? I'm actually going out again to eat in a restaurant again, and we're going on public transport, which I'm a little bit nervous about if I'm completely honest. But the lovely people at the Lost and Found, which is a very, very cool pub restaurant, I guess, in Birmingham. We love it, we go there a lot. They do really nice cocktails. They've invited me and the girls down for a little bit of a boozy lunch. So we've kind of been putting off for a little while until we were comfortable doing it. But we decided to just go for it. So I'm off for a girly lunch in the city, and I'm gonna go there on the train so I can have a few cocktails and not have to worry about driving. Yeah, it's really weird. The trains were actually sold out yesterday. I had to buy my ticket because all the trains were sold out, so I've had to get an earlier one, so I'm gonna be wandering around like a weirdo for a little while with nothing to do. And I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen trains being sold out. So they're obviously like trying to limit the number of people that are on there so we can sit socially distant. But yeah, I've got my mask, we're ready to go. I haven't put my lipstick on because I thought there's no point, it's just going to smear all over the inside of my mask. And the weather was supposed to be rainy today, so I didn't bother doing my, like, washing my hair, but it turns out it's actually really sunny and nice. So yeah, I will take you along. Hopefully I will film a little bit more for this one, so you can just kind of get a vibe for how things are in the UK now, post-lockdown, going out into the big wide world. So yeah, wish me luck on the train.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody want any hand sanitizer? Yes, please. Thank you.
It's a coconut flavour. I haven't had an espresso martini for ages.
Without touching. No touching. Hello team. It's actually 10:15 in the evening. Chris came to pick me up from the station, and because we were in like the Lost and Found for so long, we literally sat down at 1 and we left at 7. So we've been in there for quite a while, drinking quite a few cocktails, and it was lovely. We just felt really safe in there. They've got like loads of markers on the floor to make it super easy to socially distance. Everything's table service. The tables were really well spaced apart. There was no one near us, which was nice. And yeah, it was just nice because we had our table, so we're like, stay for another one. So we had a really lovely catch up, and it just kind of felt like, I don't know, for a few hours it just kind of felt like life was back to normal. But Chris came to pick me up from the station, and then we went out for a curry. So this weekend hasn't been great for the old diet, not that I'm on one at the moment, but still probably need to eat some vegetables tomorrow. But it's just been really nice actually to kind of have a weekend where it feels a little bit more like normal. And to still feel safe, you know, like not to go out and just be an absolute idiot about it, just to go out, feel safe, be socially distant from everybody. Although there were a lot of people on the train who weren't wearing masks. So I sat there in my little mask made by my mum, loving life, listening to my music and stuff. And there were so many people on there who weren't wearing their masks. So if there's one thing you can take away from this vlog, wear your mask, kids, because it's really important. But yeah, it's just been a really lovely weekend actually, getting back to a little bit of normality. So I can't guarantee the next weekend is going to be as jam-packed as this. I don't think we've got anything planned actually. But there you go. That is what it's like being out and about now, post-lockdown. And yeah, I'm still feeling a little bit anxious about it. I'm not going to lie. There's still like a little part of me that feels a bit guilty about stuff. It's very strange. Like we were so safe. And we were like hand sanitizing left, right and center, and we were like sticking way within all of the rules. But I don't know, I think after lockdown, it all kind of still feels like you're breaking the rules even though you're not. Apologise, this week's vlog has just been a little bit all over the place. It's kind of just been, here's the new tech that I've bought, here's me going out for a meal. You might see like a 2 seconds worth, but that's kind of just been the week that it's been. Apart from our 2 meals out, we really haven't done a lot. I've just been working really hard, and yeah, it's actually been a really great week, but it doesn't sort of translate into a great week for your viewing pleasure. So the next week I will try and show you something a little bit different. Maybe I can show you my skincare routine, or putting on some makeup, or doing my hair, or cleaning, or just something that you can actually watch. But yeah, it has been a really nice week for me, even though it's still all tinged with the taste of hand sanitizer. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you next week. Bye! Fashion has left the building. Come here, please, creep. Oh my goodness, she's actually got a full face of makeup on, she's straightened her hair, and she's in proper clothes. It's a miracle. Chris is just loving life.